Hello YouTube, Ultimate Shield 340 here. I wanted to make this video to sort of challenge you to think about your build and why you would choose certain items, talents, or weapons as opposed to other ones. Specifically, I wanted you to think about why you would choose certain talents over others or weapons over others based upon your playstyle. Now, this is the build here. This is a three-piece Empress, skill haste, skill damage, momental backpack, protection from elites, skill damage, skill haste. I actually need to get me a Wyvernware hand. Then we have a Bellstone, knee pads, and skill haste, skill damage. The build itself is not important, although if you are interested into why I chose these items, this is actually a build variation over a different YouTube creator that I follow. His name is Dodd Regionboo, and I hope that I've said that right. I probably butchered the name, so my apologies if you happen to see this video. That said, the link to his video is in the description. So, first thing I want to talk about is the capacitor. Many of you will run your skill builds with the capacitor with good reason. If you look at the talent for the capacitor, it actually does give you a huge amount of skill damage when it's fully stacked up, right? Now, I won't go into the math because I'm not that kind of guy, right? On the other hand, you have the test subject, which actually gives you the perfectly in sync talent. Again, not going to go into the math and everything behind it. Side-by-side comparison, you will see that the capacitor is actually going to net you a larger amount of skill damage than the test subject, right? But what if you are somebody who does not shoot a lot behind cover? One of the problems with capacitor is that you have to make the stacks in order for you to get the maximum amount of damage. The capacitor is a, pretty good weapon in my opinion, and once you get the full stacks, you can go ahead and, even before all this, you can go ahead and, have the capacitor, be shooting and have it stack, and the turrets and drones or whatever you're using for skill damage to do its thing. As you see, about 188k, right? Whenever you have that. So I'm actually going to take both these things off, and then I'm actually going to switch over to the test subject. I'm going to go ahead and set up the turrets like I did before, and then activate the talent for the test subject. As you can see, once they are together, you get about 166k, I believe, is what I saw. Now, I know this isn't the perfect test or anything like that. Again, that's not really quite what this is for. But the purpose here is that's about 172k, right? So I want to challenge your thinking as to whenever you're creating a build, why do you pick certain things over others, right? As I've already shown here, you get the maximum stacks and benefit from capacitor when you're out there actively shooting and you're building stacks. But if you're in a legendary and you find yourself hiding behind cover and you're not really doing a whole lot of shooting, but you're letting your skills do the work, why not just use the test subject instead, since you get a better benefit? You get to activate the test subject's weapon talent by just shooting first and foremost, but if you have your two skills out there and you just tag an enemy, you get the maximum benefit, right? So this way, the test subject would be better for you if you just stayed behind cover and occasionally just shot an enemy or two and let your skills do the work, as opposed to the capacitor works best if you're actively building stacks. So whenever you're making a build and you are deciding what weapons to use, what weapon talents to use, these are some of the things that I think it's important that you consider when you add that to your build. Again, I am no build Nazi. I am a firm believer of you should play the game how you want to play it, as long as you are able to clear the content and you are having fun. Do what it is that you want to do. But the purpose of this video is to question you and to challenge your thinking whenever you create a build. Why do you pick certain things, and why do you have it on your build? So, something to think about whenever you move forward into your play style of the division, and that'll do it for this video. So this is Ultimate Shield 340 signing off, and I'll see you in the Dark Zone. Bye.